Let's rewind and let's visit tech history on this date. These are some of the greatest technological events that helped shape the world today. These are the epic events of technology that all occurred on this date in history. September 15th is a day marked by several significant moments in the annals of technology, with a particular focus on the evolution of digital communication and the infrastructure that supports our modern, interconnected world. From the establishment of a foundational computing society to the dawn of a new internet giant, this date holds a special place in the history of innovation. One of the earliest and most profound events to occur on this date was the founding of the Association for Computing Machinery, ACM, on September 15, 1947. This was the world's first scientific and educational computing society. The ACM's mission was, and continues to be, to advance the art, science, engineering, and application of information technology. It was a crucial step in formalizing the field of computer science, providing a platform for professionals, researchers, and educators to exchange ideas and collaborate. For the average person today, the ACM's work is the invisible foundation of our digital lives. Its conferences, publications, and awards, like the prestigious Turing Award, have driven research and development that led to the computers, software, and networks we rely on every day. Without a professional body to guide the early development of computing, our technological progress would have been far more chaotic and slow. Fast forward to September 15, 1997, and we witness an event that would fundamentally change how we access and process information: the registration of the domain name Google.com. At this point, the search engine was still a research project at Stanford University, known as Backrub. Founders Larry Page and Sergey Brin made the pivotal decision to rebrand their creation, choosing a name inspired by the mathematical term Google, which represents the number 1 followed by 100 zeros. This name was meant to reflect their mission to organize the immense amount of information on the internet. While the public didn't immediately see the impact, this was the moment a small-scale academic project began its journey to becoming the single most dominant force in global information retrieval. For the average person, this event is why we Google everything. The search engine and its subsequent innovations like Google Maps, Gmail, and Android have become indispensable tools, shaping our daily routines, from finding a restaurant to navigating to a friend's house. It's an engine that has democratized information, putting a world of knowledge at our fingertips. The most important technological event on September 15th, however, arguably took place more recently and represents a monumental shift in the very architecture of a major digital ecosystem. On September 15th, 2022, the Ethereum blockchain underwent a complete overhaul of its consensus mechanism, transitioning from a proof-of-work, POW, to a proof-of-stake, POS, system. This event, known as the Merge, was a massive undertaking, akin to changing the engine of a commercial jetliner mid-flight. The primary motivation was to drastically reduce the blockchain's energy consumption. POW, the system Bitcoin still uses, requires immense computational power and electricity, with its environmental impact being a major point of criticism. The new POS system, by contrast, relies on validators who stake their own cryptocurrency to verify transactions, consuming over 99% less energy. For the average person, this is significant for several reasons. First, it addresses the environmental concerns surrounding cryptocurrency, making it a more sustainable technology. Second, as a foundation for countless decentralized applications, dApps, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, and other Web3 innovations, a more energy-efficient Ethereum makes these technologies more accessible and palatable to a wider audience, potentially paving the way for a more mainstream adoption of blockchain technology. The shift reflects a growing awareness and commitment within the tech community to build more responsible and sustainable digital systems. This article was produced with the help of AI and some very smart smartphones, and is for entertainment purposes only. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like this video. Thank you for listening, and God bless.